What is going on, bro? Welcome to the video. Before we head out of Houston, I'm trying to take full advantage of Max's house. You know, make some margaritas, hop in the pool a little bit, just live the life.
What are you doing here, bro? Bro, I just woke up and got out of the shower and then you're jumping out of my pool.
You didn't hear me mixing up the margaritas? That's pretty loud.
Yeah, well, I thought I did, but I didn't think anyone would be at my house. That's right, dude. Mi casa, su casa. You speak Spanish, right?
Muchas gracias, amigo. Sí.
I don't know what you just said, dude.
Anyway, today I want to talk to y'all about my simping days. Y'all know I used to suck with girls, and today I want to share a few stories with you guys that I've never told before. And they're a little bit embarrassing, a little bit rough, but within each of these stories is a key lesson that I learned that allowed me to like level up my dating life. So listen up, because chances are you're still making one or two of these mistakes. All right, so for this first story, let's take it back to the high school days. There was this girl, Kara or Karen. Not Karen, maybe she's a Karen now. But she was the first girl I had a big crush on. Like, I really wanted to make her my girlfriend, so what did I do? Well, I didn't talk to her or ask her out or try and hang out with her. I would ask my friends to ask her friends if she liked me. And she said, you know, yeah, I kind of like him. I'm open to something. And rather than making a move, I turned this into like this weekly thing where every week I would kind of, you know, take the temperature and see, does Kara like me this week? Does she like me this week? And obviously, man, this is super pathetic. Nothing ever happened with Kara. Now, I know we're not in high school anymore, but I've made this mistake since then, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have too, where you try and stack the deck in your favor. There's always this risk associated with asking a girl out because she might reject you, and that hurts, so you try and do everything in your power to make sure she's gonna say yes. You know, you DM her, you like her photos, maybe you text her even though you haven't asked her out yet, and you just try and make her laugh and learn more about her. You know, she can learn more about you. Maybe every time you see her in person, you try and make small talk, but you don't ask her out. Maybe you do. Maybe you ask your friends also if she likes you. Unfortunately, that is not how attraction works. Like, sure, the more you get to know someone, you guys might be developing a deeper connection, but that doesn't mean she's more attracted to you. You know, what I've learned throughout my years of dating experience is that a lot of attraction has to do with the excitement of a new opportunity. Like, you just met this girl, she doesn't know you that well, you ask her out, that's exciting, that's romantic, it's a little mysterious. That's the type of thing that girls are hoping for. They're not hoping for some simp who's just trying to talk to them for 3 or 4 months and, you know, muster up the courage to finally ask her out. It's funny, recently Julia's sister, Hannah, y'all have seen her in the vlogs, she told me there's this guy she met who she really likes. She was super attracted to him, and he always swipes up to her Instagram stories and messages her, and she's like, oh my God, I can't wait to hang out with this guy. And then he never asked her out, and now she's just like, there's this annoying simp in my DMs. The lesson here is when you recognize there's a girl you like, ask her out as soon as possible. Not only is it gonna lead to a lot less stress and anxiety, it's also gonna really increase the chances that she's gonna say yes. Hi, is this Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure about that. Thank you. Dunkin' Donuts time!
The big DD!
Big D. Guys, the first Dunkin' Donuts ever in Texas. I know there's gonna be some people in the comments that say there's other ones, but there's not. You're wrong. Nothing like a Dunkin' sandwich with double bacon on a croissant. And, oh no, is that I think there's a hair in here. Oh, it's not a hair. And thank God, nobody likes a hair in their sandwich the same way nobody likes losing their hair, and that is why I decided to partner with Keeps to be the sponsor of today's video. Now, I'm not sure if you knew, but 2 out of every 3 guys start to experience some degree of baldness or hair thinning by the age of 35. I'm not 35 yet, but I'm definitely keeping a close eye on my hairline, because the thing is, like, the best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it before you lose it. Once it's gone, it's an uphill battle. You might never get it back. Now with Keeps, a licensed doctor is going to review your information online. Then they're going to recommend the right hair loss treatment plan specifically for you, and then your medication is going to get shipped right to your door every 3 months. Keeps also keeps it affordable for you by offering generic versions of the FDA-approved medications for hair loss. You can message your doctor with any questions or concern 24/7 online. It's just important to keep in mind that hair loss treatments usually take 4 to 6 months before you start seeing results. So like the sooner you start, the more hair you can save. So if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, you can go to keeps.com/beast to receive a special offer on Keeps treatment. That is keeps.com/beast, or you can click the first link down in the description. So my last year, my senior year of college, there was this girl that me and my roommate, we both liked her. She was in our social circle, kind of. Her name was Stephanie, but we called her Headphony. And, you know, I was one step further. I wasn't the ultra simp that I was back in high school, so I would talk to this girl when we hang out. And, like, my tactic was that I'd always try and, you know, sit next to her. If we were hanging out watching a movie, I'd try and be the one sitting next to her so our legs could rub up against each other a little bit. If we were in a vehicle somewhere, I'd try and position myself next to her so I could talk to her more. But, yet again, like, I wasn't actually escalating things sexually or romantically and making the move. I was just always next to her, talking to her. And I think like the ultimate simp night I had was we hung out kind of late. She was at our apartment, and me and her were watching a movie, I think, with our other roommates. They went to bed, and she kind of like fell asleep on the sofa, and I was tired. And rather than going to my bed that was literally like 10 feet away, I like snuggled up next to her and slept next to her that night. I did not make a move, and I had to awkwardly wake up and take a couple steps to my bedroom to get changed for the next day. I mean, it's cringy even telling y'all this story. I can only imagine how cringy it is hearing this. This is another painful lesson, and I know from talking to other guys that many of y'all haven't learned this yet. It's very often someone's talking to me and telling me, hey man, like there's this girl, I like her, you know, she's in my social circle, we hang out a lot, we even like, you know, flirt a lot. Sometimes we playfully touch each other, we cuddle up against each other sometime. And it's like, man, you know, you're kind of like, you're taking these really, really tiny, small wins. You can't even call them wins because that's not what you want, right? And you're feeling some validation from that. So you're afraid that if you make the move and you get rejected, you're going to lose even that little bit of validation that you're getting right now. And to be fair, putting yourself in close proximity with a girl is a good step logistically, but then you need, you know, to make the move and escalate things. Because if not, even though you feel like you're kind of romantically involved with this girl, you're kind of falling in the friend zone. Yeah, you're like the friend she likes to cuddle with, but like, let's be honest, you know, later that night or the next day, she's gonna go meet up with her friend who she doesn't just like to cuddle with, she likes to do everything with, and that's not you. The point here being, from time to time, there's gonna be a girl in your life who you think is super cool and super hot, but you're not hooking up with her or dating her, you just regularly see her, and you have to change your mindset rather than like, oh, I don't want to do anything to mess this up, to like, you know, fuck it, let's find out. Either things are gonna go well and I'm gonna move forward with this girl romantically, or she's not gonna be in my life at all, and I'm cool with that.
Can you hear the sound?
Bro, I had to say it differently because there was so much hate in the comments about saying it was cringy that I said bruh.
Gains, bro. Julia's been going off lately. There's been more actually positive comments like, damn, Julia's gotten confident on camera. Damn, Julia's kind of funny.
I am funny.
If y'all are liking Julia's confidence, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not liking Julia's confidence, hit that thumbs up button. Help support the channel. Hit the thumbs up button.
I want to see 12K.
Now let's fast forward to post-college days. I'd already done a lot of work on myself, getting over approach anxiety and, you know, getting in the gym. And I was having a lot of success dating girls online and in person, but I still wasn't getting like that quality of girl that I really wanted. And I remember I matched with this girl on Tinder or Bumble. Her name was Mia. even though let's be honest, I think it stood for MIA, as you'll see. And bro, she was hot. 10 out of 10. I was so psyched to meet up with this girl. So I set up the date, and I'd already learned to set up the date at a bar near my place and kind of wait for the girl to text me that she's close or she's there, because girls be flaking. I knew that reality. So Mia confirmed the night before she was good, and then the time of the date came, and I hadn't heard from her at all that day. So I didn't all out simp and show up at the restaurant. You know, I was still at my house, but I was dressed, ready to go, anxiously watching YouTube videos, looking at my phone every 5 seconds. And she texted me about 30-40 minutes after the time we'd agreed on, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had a stressful day. I took a nap." And I knew I shouldn't have replied, but like, bro, she was hot. So I texted her back. I set up another date. She flaked again. A little bit more respectfully the second time, but she flaked again, and I was like, it's not gonna happen. This is stupid. You need to let it go. But then I'd look at her photos and be like, ooh, bro. If I get her to show up, she's sending me some like sexual flirting messages. If she shows up, I'm gonna close the deal. And I gave her another chance, and guess what? She flaked again. That Mia, MIA, I'm telling you. I know that every single guy watching this video has been in this situation where you meet a super attractive girl and she starts walking all over you, or she's throwing up red flags like Bill Belichick, and you're just ignoring it, waiting for the next time she gives you just a little bit of attention because, man, she's just so hot, maybe it'll work out. Here's the harsh fact. No girl is that hot. Not a single girl in the world is hot enough to let yourself simp for her, because here's the thing. As soon as you let her flake on you and you get right back to her, or you let her just not respond to your text for 3 days, and then you're right back in her inbox just waiting for her next reply, any attraction she had for you is gone. Because let's face it, any girl who's that hot, she's got 10 guys lined up, waiting to try and go on a date with her. So it's natural she's gonna throw up some shit tests at you to see how you react. You can be mad at it, but that's just like a natural defense mechanism, and the way that you have to respond. The lesson here: when a girl does any of these things, you don't react, and you take a step back. She flakes on you, you just stop texting her and leave it up to her to get back to you. If she does, great. Now the ball's in your court. If not, you let her go. If she's taken 2 days to reply to your text and she finally gets back to you, well, guess what? You leave that shit on red for 3-4 days, then you get back to her when you feel like it. This is the only way that you can respond, because here's the secret. Actions speak louder than words, and the only way that you can communicate effectively that, look, I don't need you, I'm not waiting around for you, is to actually back the fuck off. And that's the only way to show her, I'm not a simp, I'm a high value man, you can't mess around anymore. So we're checking out this dope spot called Teriyaki Kitchen. We've ordered like DoorDash from here before, but it is bomb. Spicy chicken, double chicken.
Get in my belly.
Get in my belly. She got salmon, by the way. I know who comes to Teriyaki Kitchen to get salmon.
Teriyaki salmon?
What out of 10?
Like a 10 out of 10. Easy.
So if someone just gave a real easy 10 out of 10, I would say a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you give movies like no problem, but food,
a 9 out of 10? You're acting like that's bad. I am a food critic. I forgot to wear my suit and tie. But if you're still watching this video, bro, I appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up button. You should already hit it, but hit it if you haven't hit it.
12K.
12K, baby. I know this video is a little different. I hope you all enjoyed some of my simp stories. It's kind of a fun time telling them, switching it up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, click subscribe and turn notifications on, because YouTube will actually let you know when I put up a new video if you click the notification bell. I will talk to all y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.